Today, I thought I'd teach part of the observe step of Sober Method and give a three-step process to observe, adjust, and integrate changes into your daily life to support your sobriety. So, step one is spotting your problem behaviors. Start with some self reflection by setting aside time each day for introspection. And this can come through journaling or meditation, where you ask yourself what situations trigger your cravings or lead to relapse behaviors. Are there specific times of day, emotions, or people that influence your actions? And you want to keep track of those patterns. Then get some feedback, because sometimes we're blind to our own behaviors. Reach out to your trusted friends, family, or your support group for honest feedback. They might see patterns or triggers that you're not aware of. And then you can use this information to identify behaviors like procrastination, avoidance, or negative thinking that might be sabotaging your sobriety. And then some mindfulness. Practice being present in the moment. Mindfulness can help you catch behaviors as they happen rather than in hindsight. Notice how you feel and what you do when faced with stress or temptation. This awareness is the first step to change. Step two is adjusting your approach. This is where we try to replace behaviors. For each problem behavior, identify a healthier alternative. If procrastination is an issue, set a small, achievable task. If you're avoiding dealing with emotions, perhaps start with naming the emotions and then talking about them with someone you find safe. You want to then create new habits. So use the habit loop concept where you cue, routine, and reward. Replace the routine part with a new positive action. For instance, if stress usually leads to drinking, then let the stress, that's your cue, lead to a new routine like going for a walk, or and then reward yourself with something that you enjoy like listening to music or watching a favorite show. Finally, in this step, environment adjustments. Sometimes your surroundings can perpetuate your old habits. So change your environment where possible. Rearrange your space, avoid certain places or people who trigger the negative behaviors, and then surround yourself with reminders of your sobriety goals. And step three is fix into everyday practice. Now, consistency is the key here. Incorporating your new behaviors into your daily routine and finding the consistency that turns these into habits. Maybe it's daily meditation, a weekly therapy session, or a morning ritual that sets the positive tone for each day. And then keeping yourself accountable by sharing your goals with someone or a group of people. Being accountable to others can provide motivation and support when your resolve weakens. So, regular check ins can help you stay on track. And finally, I always encourage you to celebrate your small wins because you have to recognize and reward yourself for sticking to these new practices, no matter how small. This positive reinforcement can make the adjustments feel more rewarding and less like a chore. Remember, sobriety is a journey, not a destination. These steps are about building a life where sobriety is not just maintained, but where you thrive. Each day is an opportunity to practice these steps, adjusting as needed, because life is dynamic and so are we. So keep focusing on growth and let your unique flavor of confidence be your guide.